That gets us started with the second half. Let me remind you, of course, the next time you hear the buzzer go off, game's over. One of the teams is in the process of answering a question. When that final buzzer sounds, I'll let you complete that answer. If I'm asking a question when the buzzer goes off, game ends right there. Granddaughter of a Briton, this South African athlete competed for the United States. Dufferin Logan.
Solar Bud.
Solar Bud is right.
Go with miscellaneous, please.
First time in the miscellaneous category, this is for 20 points. The colorfully uniformed guards at the Tower of London are called beefeaters. The Papal Guard at the Vatican wear uniforms said to have been designed by Michelangelo, but their name refers not to their uniforms, but to their nationality. What are they called?
Swiss Guard.
The Swiss Guard is right. Bumble, Smike, Magwitch, Havisham, Cratchit, and Rudge are all peculiar last names. Peculiar to what famous novel? Eliot Holmen.
Dickens.
Dickens is right.
Let's try miscellaneous.
Try miscellaneous, okay, following the lead of Logan and going for miscellaneous. I'm sure that we all know the German Volkswagen, the French Fiat, and the Japanese Toyota. For 20 points, identify the small South Korean car that will make its debut in the U.S. in 1986. Hyundai or the Pony. Of ergs, joules, calories, and foot-pounds, which is the only one which is not a unit of work? Elliot? Holmen.
Calories?
Calories is right.
Let's try miscellaneous.
Okay, take another stab at it. Huh? The readers of Psychology Today recently took a test on superpower relations and didn't do very well. Here are two questions which a large majority missed. So for 10 points each, let's see if you can do any better. First of all, which superpower leader said of nuclear war, the survivors would envy the dead?
Ronald Reagan.
Nope, Nikita Khrushchev in 1962. After 25 years of negotiations, which superpower withdrew from further talks on a comprehensive test ban treaty?
United States.
The United States is right. Try this one for 10. Woodrow Wilson appointed him Secretary of State in 1915, replacing William Jennings Bryan. He served as nominal head of the U.S. delegation to the Versailles Peace Conference. His last name is the same as the capital of one of our larger Midwestern states. Name him. Crosse Logan.
Madison.
No? Holmen? Elliot's going to take a shot.
Dubuque?
Robert Lansing, as in Michigan. Frederick Forsyth wrote the Odessa File, and Alfred Hitchcock directed the 39 Steps. For 10 points, teams, in which Sergei Eisenstein film are the Odessa Steps prominently featured? Puzzled looks. The battleship Potemkin. If someone called you either a cockatrice, Argus, or basilisk, which of your 5 senses would he be? Jenks Logan.
Eyes. Sight.
That's good.
Miscellaneous, please.
This is a 20-pointer, next to the last one in the miscellaneous category. If stamp collecting is your hobby, this will be a first-class bonus for you. In January 1985, the post office raised the cost of mailing a first-class letter for the 8th time in 16 years. As of February 17th, it cost 22 cents for the first ounce. For 5 points each, count backwards through the last 5 increases in first-class postage. I'll give you 10 seconds to get your count backwards there. Ready?
Okay.
You want to take a shot at it? Okay.
20, 18, 15, 13, and 10.
Good enough for 20 points. Right down the line. The story of Palamon and Arcite is the first in this remarkable 14th century collection, which at times borrows from Boccaccio. What is the title of this celebrated English work? Smith, Holmen?
Canterbury Tales.
Canterbury Tales is correct.
Let's go back to astronomy.
Back to astronomy, all right. Two ancient astronomical myths are, one, the Earth is the center of the solar system, and two, the sun is the center of the universe, and the Earth is a moving body around it. I will name three Renaissance astronomers. Tell me which, if either, of those two beliefs held for. First of all, Copernicus.
Copernicus held with the heliocentric theory. Sun, center of the universe. Or
Sun,
center of the solar system.
Sun, okay, all right. How about Tycho Brahe?
The Earth, center of the universe.
All right, and Johannes Kepler.
Kepler was the sun as the center of the solar system.
He believed neither. Listen closely. You've played 4 holes of golf, racking up 2 eagles, a double eagle, and a birdie. How many strokes are there? Crosse Logan.
8.
8, okay.
Astronomy.
You ever been 8 under par?
No.
No. Okay. The constellation Gemini is the 3rd sign of the zodiac and is located in the northern hemisphere. The 2 brightest stars in this constellation are named for 2 young men called the twins. Identify these 2 characters from Greek mythology.
Remus and Romulus.
Nope, Castor and Pollux. Ondine, Bodoni, Helvetica, and Garamond, as well as Gothic, are all Jenks Logan.
Type styles.
Type styles, or lettering, or typefaces, whatever.
Miscellaneous, please.
All right, that's the last one in the miscellaneous category. Literature, sports, and U.S. are all that are left. Jet aircraft have been the mainstay of American arsenals for over 30 years, for 5 points apiece. Identify these jet fighter aircraft by their numerical designations. What do they call the F-80?
Saber.
Nope, Shooting Star. F-86.
Saber.
Saber, okay. F-104.
Tomahawk.
Starfighter. F-101.
Tomahawk.
Voodoo. And the F-105.
Tomahawk.
Nope, Thunder Chief. The founder of modern astronomy, this German formulated 3 mathematical laws bearing his name. These 3 laws describe the revolutions of the planet around the sun. Identify the 6. Smith, Holmen.
Kepler.
Kepler.
Let's go with literature.
All right, I think that's the first time we've dipped into the literature category. You know that they, it, him, and us are all pronouns, and writers use them all the time. But for 10 points each, identify the pronouns used by these writers as book titles. Joyce Carol Oates.
Us.
Them. Eugene Zamyatin.
Us.
No, we. H. Ryder Haggard.
Us.
That's she. And we go back to the toss-ups. Its suffix makes this word sound like a chemical element, while its root sounds like the French word for freedom. It has indeed offered chemical freedom to a number of mental and other patients by lessening their tensions and anxieties. What is the trade name of this widely prescribed tranquilizer? Dufferin Logan.
Valium.
No. Holmen? Librium. A fisherman, he is a patron saint of both Scotland and Russia, the namesake of a famous university and the site of a famous golf course. Identify this Miller Logan.
St. Andrew.
St. Andrew is right.
U.S.
Last one in the United States category. Devon in England and Perm in Russia are regions that share their names with geological periods. For 10 points each, what 2 states in the United States also share their names with periods in the Paleozoic era? Well, that's the buzzer, and that's the game. Mississippi and Pennsylvania were the two states we were looking for. And right after this, we'll be back to check that final official score and award the certificates.
Meet the family of Central Wisconsin Bank Shares, a growing network of community banks that have joined together to provide the resources and capabilities of large metropolitan banks. Central Wisconsin Bank Shares has found a better way to provide worthwhile financial services, and they're proud to sponsor one of today's most worthwhile television programs, the Viterbo High Quiz Bowl.
One of your local Central Wisconsin Bank Share affiliates
is Community State Bank of Eau Claire.
When you buy Country Hearth Bread, you're buying natural goodness. When you buy Country Hearth Bread, you're buying quality ingredients because Country Hearth Bread has no artificial preservatives. When you buy Country Hearth Bread, you're buying nutrition to grow on. Your whole family will love the soft-textured quality of Country Hearth Bread.
Nature's gift of goodness, Country Hearth Bread.
I'm Mary Curran of La Crosse, speaking for the National Kidney Foundation, Wisconsin. 72,000 Americans have kidney failure and must rely on an artificial kidney to maintain productive lives. I'm one of those 72,000. Besides having had 2 kidney transplants, I have also undergone dialysis. 15 years ago, one treatment lasted 8 hours. Today, thanks to research, the same treatment lasts only 4 hours. Your dollars are needed now to help researchers stop kidney disease and make dialysis obsolete.
Well, Mike, as I said at the beginning of the show, we're getting down to the end of the season. Pretty good game here. What was the final score?
This was a real good game. The final score was Logan 195 and Holmen 140.
All right, why don't you hand the certificates out?
Okay, first to Logan, the winners, $500 scholarship award. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then to Holmen, a $300 award.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a good game.
Okay, before we let Logan know who they're going to be playing next week, you want to let people know what's going on at Viterbo.
Well, at Viterbo on the 13th of May, we're having the Juilliard String Quartet in the Fine Arts Center. It's the last event of this year's Fine Arts season, and we're also registering for summer session. A lot of really good workshops coming up, and both undergraduate and graduate courses.
Okay. Diane will have you people studying the encyclopedia all next week, I suppose? Yep. Okay. You're going to need it. Westby High School is your opposition next week. You go for game number 2. Final once again, Logan 195, Holmen 140.
Thinking about college? Then I bet you think small size and individual attention adds up to big costs. Wrong. Viterbo College is more affordable than you think. This past year, over 90% of the students who attended our campus received financial aid. Let us eliminate cost as a factor in your college choice. Viterbo College. Challenging, innovative, affordable.
This has been High Quiz Bowl, sponsored by Wholesome Bread, baked by your friends at Erickson Bakeries, and Viterbo College, one of Wisconsin's finest independent colleges.